Did you go to church today? Because I did. Let me tell you about it. So today, baby, church was churching. And AP, well, that's short for apostle, he had a real good message. We was in Romans 8, and he broke down the scripture, all things work together for good. Y'all know that scripture, right? Baby, let me tell you, I don't know about you, but I've been understanding that all wrong. Because every time I heard the word good, I thought God was talking about me working it out in my favor. Making my life a little easier, opening doors, sprucing up my situation. But like always, and like all scriptures, you gotta keep reading. Because the very next verse tells you what the good actually is. The good is not about making your life better or making your situation better. The good is actually making you look more like his son. Now I know y'all looking at me like, what you talking about, Juice? Let me explain. See, what it actually means in the Bible when it says we're being conformed to his image, it's really saying every day we should look a little bit more like him and a lot less like you or me. I ain't just pointing you. We should be loving more like him, forgiving more like him, having a little bit more patience like him, giving a little bit more grace like him, trusting and responding a little bit more like him. That's the image. So while I've been asking God to change everything around me, he's been trying to change what's being reflected through me. Because the man in the image don't react the same way. The man gets in his feelings, the man gets emotional, the man gets offended, the man wants revenge, the man wants to prove a point, the man wants to remind people what they did. But the image, the image forgives, the image gives grace, the image trusts God when it don't make sense. The image walks in peace even when everything else is in chaos. The image says, I represent God before I represent my feelings. And I don't know about you, but for me, I be quick to represent my feelings and tell somebody how I feel and what's going on in my mind. So I can honestly say I ain't been maneuvering in the image. Then I realized every situation that I go through is not just changing my circumstances, it's revealing who's leading, the man or the image. So if I wasn't frazzled off that, then he comes back and says, we've been trying so hard to get back to Eden. We chasing peace, we chasing abundance, we chasing favor, we chasing joy, trying to get back to what's good. But what if Eden recognizes the image? Now I know somebody got that word real quick, because if you didn't, here, we be going out here every day spending all of our energy, our time trying to get back to a place that would come to us if we were just reflecting the image that we supposed to be. The image is connected to Eden, and Eden is connected to the image. So if you walk and reflect the image, you're bound to live in the Eden. Today's service gave me a perspective that I never in a million years would have put together. So here's what I'm going to start doing before I answer a text message, before I respond to somebody that I got on my nerves, before I even let my emotions dictate my day. I'm going to stop, ask myself, who's going to make the decision today? The man or the image? And I'm going to challenge y'all to do the same thing. Listen, try it for a week. 5 days. I know everybody, I can't do no week. Try it 5 days. This week, every day that you wake up, choose the image. Choose to forgive, choose to show grace, choose to love, choose to trust, and choose to reflect him. And not because it's going to be easy, but because that's where God's restoring. And I got a feeling if we spend less time trying to fix the man and more time reflecting the image, baby, life gonna start shifting for us in ways that we never even imagined, and we're gonna start receiving things we didn't even have to chase. Give it a shot. You never know what could happen. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out your face for now, but I just wanted to drop this little word on your timeline because I know some of y'all ain't go to church, but I hope you got a word in here. All right, friend, carry on.